Hi everybody. So we've come to Chester Zoo today. It's a little bit cold and a little bit windy and it shuts in an hour, but we are annual members, so we've just come just to get out of the house for a little bit. It's the day after Boxing Day, so 2 days after Christmas. It's quite quiet, isn't it? And we've just come over the bridge from the elephants and it is really quiet, so I think with only an hour to go, a lot of people might have already been. So we're going to have a look round and see what animals. The indoor enclosures are all closed at the minute, so it's only what we can see on the outdoor enclosures. They've also got set up for the lanterns, which I think is why they're closing a little bit earlier today, because they're set up ready for the lanterns. The lanterns is something they do every year. It's a paid event, so even if you're annual members, you still had to pay for it. We did it a few years ago and didn't think it was actually that great. I think because we were already members and we'd paid again, and it's obviously dark, so you don't really get to see a lot of animals. So I don't know, maybe it is a bit better now, but you can just see, I'll show you some of them there. So that's some of the lanterns that are ready to, they'll all be lit up later tonight. So this one was called Solar System. So they are quite big. And as you go around, I'll try and show you a few more of the lanterns and wherever else they are dotted around the zoo. I know when we came, you only go around about a quarter of the zoo. It's not all the way around the zoo for the lanterns. It's like a directed path that you go around. It was about a quarter of the zoo that you get to see. But like I said, because it's night time when you come for the lanterns, not a lot of animals are out. So it is more just about seeing the lanterns, like a nice Christmassy thing to do, I suppose. They do give you a lantern to hold yourself. It's more like a mini teepee tent lantern thing. So you hold that as you're walking around. Each child was given one of them, and then they also have people that are dressed up with lights on them and things, like different birds and stuff that come round. So it was quite nice, but we didn't really see. Smells like curry. That's a curry plant, isn't it? There's a curry plant here, and when it rains, when you go past it, it smells of curry. So if it's been raining, you can smell the curry. That's back to front now because I've got my phone the other way as well, I've just realised. As you can see, all the areas like that there, that's where the butterflies are. That's all closed off at the minute. They're not open, so we're going to walk around and go and see if we can see the lions. We've not been round to the lions for a bit, have we? Because they've moved them now across the other side. They've got a big new enclosure, so we're going to go and see if the lions are out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Off we go. So we can just see the male lion. He's just come outside. You can just see him there in the background. He was shouting and shouting and shouting. So we've just been in the queue. You can just see it. Oops, I've zoomed in. So we've queued for about 15 minutes. But you can just see the queue. So we've queued for about 15 minutes, she said, to see the lions, because they were all inside. This is their outdoor enclosure. So they were all inside, because it's heated inside, so they've all gone inside to the heated areas. But the male has just come outside and started shouting. And the lady said that where we are here at the zoo, you can hear him from Cheshire Oaks, which is like a shopping centre, which is probably, how far away do you think Cheshire Oaks is? Probably about 2 miles away. So if you're on a clear day, you could hear him from 2 miles away at the shopping centre when he goes that loud. So that's the female, isn't it? There's 2 females in there, isn't there? They're just lying down.
It's not scary.
You can just see them both there. So the reflecting on the glass isn't great because it's a bit sunny. But you can just see them both lying down right there.
I just want to go in there and stroke it.
You want to go and stroke it? I don't think it would let you stroke it.
I'll go in, I'll stroke it. Just literally.
There you go, look, there you go, your turn now.
Go in there and
So there they are.
give it a big
And you can see they're just both, they're both lying down. It looks like they're having a sleep, aren't they? The sun looks like it's in her eyes.
Oh, isn't she so cute?
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
They're both gorgeous. Let's move up a little bit.
Oh, I hope they wag their tails.
Well, you can look at it from this way and you can see them there. Look. Wow, look at them both. Very big, aren't they? Beautiful. They're gorgeous, aren't they? So this is the new lion enclosure, and she just said what shape it was, the size of it. It's 5 times bigger than their old enclosure. So their old enclosure used to be like in the middle of the zoo somewhere, and this is 5 times bigger. So it's just obviously behind the fence over there. So that's where we were queuing up a minute ago. We saw the daddy lion.
Water.
And then that's just where we've seen the females behind the glass over there. And then they've got like a heated rock in the middle of their enclosure, which encourages them to lie on it and encourages them to come out a bit. This is just there's they used to have like little games there, but obviously they've covered it all up now with COVID. So this is just like a little walkway around. Just made it look a bit nicer for people, I think, as you're coming through. So we're gonna head out of the lions now, and we're gonna head over to the penguins. I think so. Just show you, so there's like the walkway. So this is where we walked in a minute ago to the lions. So you just come down the side of the zoo past the butterflies. Once you've gone past the butterfly house, it's just down this walkway. And then if I turn back around, you'll see down the walkway, and then go back down there where they live in their house. So we're going to go and head towards the penguins now, I think. I bet the penguins will be out because they like the cold, don't they?
Yeah, the penguins will be out for definite.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert's water bottle froze on the top there.
Rabbit's water froze, isn't it? Yeah. It's been that cold that we went out to fill the water up for them, and we realised at the top of it was completely frozen. So we had to tip it all out and give them some more, didn't we?
Yeah.
The poor rabbit. Sometimes, I remember we came once a few years ago, and this little like lake thing they've got going around the zoo here was actually froze. Do you remember that? The top of it was frozen.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was a few years ago, and we came, the top of it was completely froze. It was that cold. So normally the giraffes are just over there as well, aren't they? That's where the giraffes are. But I think they must be inside today, and because the inside enclosure closed, we unfortunately won't be able to go and see them. But we're going to plod on down this path here, which will take us to the penguins. Okay, so we were heading to see some other animals, but there wasn't really anything else out, was there? So we've come out, but I just wanted to show you on the way out. This is the Chester Zoo Christmas tree. So it's very, very big. Can you go stand in the tree, Matilda? We can see how big it is. Go stand in another tree. Let's see. Wow, it's definitely a big, big tree. Beautiful. Come on then. And then that's the gift shop just there as well on the way out. Toilets are there as well when you come in. So they're for when you come in and when you come out. Got nice Christmas windows, haven't they? And then this is like a little nice Christmassy arch as well. So you come in the same way you go out. So the same way that we came in about an hour ago, as it's now 10 to 4, so the zoo shuts at 4 o'clock today. So we're all done. We're very cold, but we've had a good time. I'll just show you backwards so you can see that's the way to come in. Okay, so we're going to head back to the car now, aren't we? Should be easy to find it because we've got a space right at the front today, didn't we? Because it wasn't that busy. So we'll head back to the car and we'll see you again for another adventure soon. Remember to like and subscribe.